The Michigan Department of Transportation held a public hearing Wednesday as they are considering new rules that would ban overnight camping and long-term stays at the highway rest areas and carpool lots. I'm your neighborhood reporter, Sarah Polis, asking MDOT officials why they want these rules and speaking with a local leader who tells me what this could mean for people experiencing homelessness.
My concern from the initial proposal was, what are they doing to connect these individuals to resources? How are we connecting them to the homeless response system?
Nick Cook, the director of public policy for the Michigan Coalition Against Homelessness, was one of many attending the Michigan Department of Transportation's public hearing today.
In Michigan right now, we're short 185,000 housing units for those in the extremely low income brackets. And they don't have a lot of options.
According to Greg Losh with MDOT, the proposed rules would include vehicle parking having a limit up to 48 hours, waste disposal restrictions, pet requirements, and more.
Our goal here is not to prohibit resting at rest areas, right? So like I said at the public meeting, if you're driving along, you get sleepy and you see a rest area, you pull in, take a nap, close your eyes, stretch your legs, whatever, because we'd rather have you at a rest area than drowsy on the road. We just want to establish short-term use as an expectation.
Losh tells me they want short-term use because they say they've ran into similar issues for years at rest stops that sometimes can turn into calling law enforcement.
Our goal is to get these rules in place, get a base foundation of expectations so that we can say, okay, well, what's the issue? And then, help guide staff to what the next steps are.
Back with Cook, he tells me he hopes they can work together to find a solution that will benefit everyone.
So we look forward to working with MDOT to ensure if these rules are put in place that we are connecting and treating people with dignity.
Neighborhood reporter Matt Prashazny headed over to a rest stop in Jackson to hear what neighbors have to say. Matt?
Thank you, Sarah. Right now I'm at a rest area right off 127 South heading to Jackson. And Jackson County is full of a network of highways that connect and everything, and we have a ton of rest areas. I caught up with a neighbor at this rest area who's with his daughter traveling from Grand Haven down to Tecumseh, and I asked him on his opinion on these proposed rules.
Well, it depends on the situation. I mean, things change an awful lot. Everybody's got to be somewhere. If they don't have any place else to be and they're living in their car, then you can't drive all the time.
I also talked to another neighbor who didn't want to be on camera for this, but he actually works at this particular rest area, and he said he's aware of the potential rule changes, and he's actually in favor of them, but he also said it kind of depends on the rest area. He said this one doesn't really have any problems, but he knows that some really struggle with panhandling and safety issues and camping out and things like that. So he's actually in favor of those rule changes to keep those situations under control. Back to you, Sarah.
Thanks, Matt. Losh tells me that if neighbors have anything they would like to share, they have until November 20th. I've linked to how you can contact MDOT on fox47news.com. In Lansing, I'm Sarah Polis, Fox 47 News.